50 mighty women of Uzbekistan, Saida Rashidova, mighty Uzbekolog. As Marcus Garvey once said, "A people without knowledge of their history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots. In order to know one's culture well, it is necessary to learn its mother tongue perfectly." Saida was born in Samarkand, one of the most ancient, antique and cultural cities of Uzbekistan. She was an aspiring girl from childhood who would do everything she can to fulfill the goals she set for herself. Even so, she was not much of a book lover. She preferred to read one book perfectly than to read too many books. Moreover, Saida was never afraid to start over. Despite the fact that Saida was born in a great cultural and traditional city like Samarkand, her life led the girl away from Uzbek culture and mother tongue by moving to Tashkent and continuing her education at a school in a Russian-speaking group. Saida's interest was aligned with numbers, and that's why she decided to study accounting and auditing at Tashkent State University of Economics, and after successful graduation, started to work in this field at one of the prestigious international companies. She had everything that most people dreamed of: a high salary, a good position. But those things hadn't brought joy and contentment anymore, and she wanted not to be limited by this at all. She decided to search for her passion in teaching and caring for children, and wanted to use her natural ability in this field, just like her mother. That's why she started teaching English to children. She did not limit herself to these as well. She did many good deeds and attempts on the way of finding her path. For example, she organized the Mothers' Reading Club, where she could meet like-minded mothers, women who are into self-development like her. After she aimed to learn her identity, language and culture well, she tried to study the Uzbek language by teaching it to foreigners. That is why she was able to learn the Uzbek language perfectly and teach it to representatives of other nationalities at the same time. Then she had an idea of teaching the Uzbek language through modern methods like English and created her own new methods. Her attempts hadn't stopped there, as Saida created her own program for teaching the Uzbek language and making it attractive not only to foreigners, but also to native people, especially youngsters who tend to speak mainly in other foreign languages like Russian or English and almost forget their native one. Thus, she saved herself from becoming a rootless tree and managed to introduce her own culture to the whole world by teaching the Uzbek language to foreign people. Saida has many plans for the future, but most vitally, she is proud of her language, nationality, culture, and identity.